So I really, to kind of segue into my next question, which was beautifully done by you, what was it like to work with some of these, acclaimed individuals, some of these other individuals that contributed to this book, as well as to work with one of the biggest names in book publishing themselves in Jack Canfield? What was it like for you to be surrounded by a group of people like that, to get to contribute to a book like this?
Okay, firstly, let me just preface this by stating that it was a humbling experience for me, because I do not take any of these opportunities lightly, because it did not have to happen the way it did, and I feel honored and humbled that I was selected as one of those contributors. So let me just state that. Working with Jack Canfield, and of course I had the opportunity to meet him in Hollywood, and I think those interviews will be released soon on, and I heard ABC and NBC, so I'm really excited about that, as well as Hollywood Live. Yes, those clips will be released soon. Just not really a plug there. I'm just saying how excited I am. But I met him, and he embodies all that you would expect, but in a very poised, secure and self-assured manner. And I'm thinking that's because of all the experiences that he's had. And you can tell that his goal is to propel others who are so like-minded to reach their full potential as well. That's what I actually gleaned from just meeting him for about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes, maybe 25, because, as you can see, I mean, I probably can talk forever. And so what we call that, there's actually a medical term for that. It's called logorrhea, as in verbal diarrhea. There's actually a word called logorrhea. And so I didn't make that up. So anyway, working with with other authors, I think it was the best idea possible. Jack Canfield, and of course DNA agency Nick Nanton, very well, to compile a book of all these thought leaders, because what it does is it actually targets every need. It's an answer to a question. When you collate this book with thought leaders and entrepreneurs, then what you're doing is you are amassing. Basically it represents it represents folks who have amassed all this knowledge. Then you collate it, and then you are touching so many different people, so much so that when the book is released and they read it, there's so many things that it's like a light bulb. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When you
Absolutely.
read a book, that's a light bulb goes, and that's what you need. You need your whatever is dormant inside you, right, to be triggered. It's the trigger. It's like the switch, And so I think this idea of coalescing, of collating, of bringing together all these thought leaders and entrepreneurs, I think it's great, because it's not just separate books, it's one book. And so therefore the power of all of it's amazing. And I think it's going to do great things. I will not be surprised if it's bestseller on every list, not just for me, but bestseller just means that there are more people being exposed to it, right?
Oh, that's absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
And so that's the goal, right? So bestseller, it means that many people are reading it, so many people are being enlightened. Right, and so that really is the goal. So again, I'm sure somewhere in there I answered your question.
Oh, you did, absolutely.
The short of it is that it was an amazing experience, and I was just honored and humbled to be a part of it.
Well, the book itself, yes, it really does encapsulate many lifetimes worth of knowledge, experiences, and stories. It really is. It's quite the read. So I will plug the book here because we're talking about it. Make sure to pick up a copy. If you're sitting here watching or listening, there's nothing to be lost, only to be gained from educating yourself at this level.